Averting disaster government shutdown narrowly avoided. The United States narrowly avoided another government shutdown thanks to a last-minute agreement in the Senate. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announced his support for the Republican funding bill, securing enough votes to prevent a filibuster. A shutdown would be disastrous, Schumer stated, giving Trump and Musk unchecked power to dismantle essential services. Senator John Fetterman echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the importance of keeping the government operational. The House had previously passed a bill prioritizing Trump's policies and freezing spending at current levels. This move drew criticism from Democrats, who argued that it would hamstring vital government programs. However, the threat of a full shutdown was enough to push the Senate towards compromise. The averted shutdown offers a temporary reprieve from political gridlock. However, the underlying tensions remain, setting the stage for further battles over spending and priorities. Global stage, global tensions, Trump's policies spark international discord. Trump's aggressive trade policies and his unpredictable stance on Ukraine took center stage at the recent G7 meeting in Canada. The meeting, intended as a forum for international cooperation, was overshadowed by disagreements and simmering tensions. Trump's decision to impose a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum imports sparked immediate retaliation from other G7 members. His pro-Moscow stance and calls for a swift end to the Ukraine war further strained relations. Diplomats struggled to find common ground on a joint statement, with the Israeli-Palestinian conflict emerging as a major sticking point. Adding fuel to the fire, Trump floated the idea of reviving the G8 with Russia's inclusion. He also threatened to impose a 200% tariff on European wine, escalating the trade war rhetoric. The G7 meeting concluded with few concrete achievements, highlighting the challenges of international diplomacy in the face of Trump's disruptive approach. Justice prevails. Federal judge orders reinstatement of fired workers. In a significant legal victory for federal employees, a federal judge ordered the reinstatement of thousands of workers fired by the Trump administration. The judge blasted the administration's justification for the firings, calling it a sham and a clear violation of workers' rights. This ruling comes on the heels of another legal setback for the Trump administration. A separate judge issued a restraining order preventing future reductions in force similar to the recent mass firing of Education Department employees. These court decisions deliver a blow to Trump's efforts to reshape the federal workforce. The rulings affirm the importance of due process and provide much-needed relief to thousands of workers caught in the crosshairs of political battles. Economic tremors. Trump's trade wars send shockwaves through markets. The S&P 500, a key indicator of the U.S. stock market's health, has officially entered correction territory, plummeting at least 10% from its recent peak. This downturn is largely attributed to investor anxiety surrounding Trump's aggressive trade policies and escalating tariff threats. The uncertainty surrounding global trade has spooked investors, leading to a broad sell-off in the stock market. Trump's unpredictable approach to trade negotiations and his willingness to engage in tit-for-tat tariff battles have injected a level of volatility into the market that has many investors on edge. The S&P 500's correction serves as a stark reminder of the potential economic consequences of Trump's policies. While the president has touted his tariffs as a way to protect American jobs and industries, the resulting trade wars could ultimately harm the very economy he claims to be bolstering.